Hey guys, it's Kobe with Rural Bible Reviews coming at you this week with another Bible review. This week we're going to be looking at another Legacy Standard Bible, the LSB. We're going to be looking at the Compact Edition. Now this one that I have is the Edgeline Goatskin Edition. I did get it in the 5 Solas Edition. You guys watch the channel, or if you're familiar with me, you'll notice a pattern there. I do really like the 5 Solas editions that they offer. I have the handy size in the 5 Solas. I have the hardback 5 Solas. I have the PPR in the 5 Solas. And now I have this one. The only one that Steadfast makes that I don't have the 5 Solas in is the John MacArthur Study Bible. And as I've mentioned before, I don't know that I'll pick that one up. I've got an LSB MacArthur Study Bible. It's just a paste down vinyl, and I've also got the hardback one from Thomas Nelson. I may eventually get a 5 Solas Johnny Mac. I don't know. If I can get a good deal on one trading or something like that, I might buy one. But anyway, we're here to talk about this one. So this is the Compact Edition Edgeline Goatskin. They also have it in a navy goatskin. And there's a couple of differences in the two, which I'll go over in just a moment. And then they also have this one. You can pick it up in the Compact Edition Cowhide that's also edge-lined. It's a little bit cheaper. You can also get the paste down Cowhide, and you can get a paste down faux leather, and you can get a soft faux edition. You can get an artist white faux leather, which is it's just a white Bible, and you can draw on it, which I think is cool. It's in the paste down faux leather edition. But anyway, so they have different ones. So, but anyway, it comes in this slip case, and of course it is wrapped in paper because it does have a bit of a yap on it and everything, which we'll look at. There's nothing on the back except for the 316 logo. Set that off to the side, and here is the Bible. I really like the font that they have Holy Bible in, and then you can see the LSB logo here. And on the side, you've got Sola, then you've got Scriptura, Fide, Gratia, Christos, and Deo Gloria, and then the Steadfast Bible. There's no raised hubs, anything like that. You've got this imprinting of this design here. Nothing on the back. It is perimeter stitched. You can see that there. And it does come with 2 double-sided satin ribbons. They're thinner. They're longer, but the thin ones for this size Bible is perfectly fine. It does have the gold gilding with the red undergold. And when you open it up, like I said, it is a edge-lined edition. It is smysewn. It does have a cowhide liner. Now, for this one, it is solid black. If you get the navy edition, you get a printed cowhide liner. And what it looks like, it has the LSB logo on it. It's a little different, but anyway. But I like this one because, like I say, I just like the Solas, and I like black. But you can also see here, you can see the corner work. It's pretty good. It does have the full stamping, like I said. And it is printed and bound in Korea. Now, if you are familiar with Steadfast, some of their Bibles are printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands, and some of these are done in Korea, like this one. I'm going to, some people may not agree with me here, but I personally like the ones that they print and that are printed and bound in Korea, because I think the red under gold is darker. I just think it looks better. It's not as faint. So to me, I just like it better. I think it looks better. Just my opinion. So, all right, here's your edge line, as you can see. And like I tell you guys always, don't tear that apart. It's how it's supposed to be. Then you've got cardstock with the table of contents on the cardstock. Here's your title page. And it's got all the ISBNs for the different ones there. And then you just get right directly into it. Here's your Old Testament title page. And here is your layout. It is a 2-column paragraph format, and it is an 8.5 point font. It is line matched. It has 28 GSM paper. And like I mentioned before, it is smyth sewn, so you know it is really good. The 28 GSM and the line matching really helps with this. There's little to no ghosting whatsoever. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I haven't used this Bible a ton, so it doesn't want to lay completely flat right off because it is compact and it is, you know, a thicker Bible. But you can see the layout here. I love the line that runs down the middle because that divides up your column. I think that just looks really, really good. I'll get over here to the poetry. Here's the Psalms and let you see it. The poetry section looks really nice. And like I said, there's very minimal ghosting here. Let me flip over and we'll get to the New Testament and I'll let you see it. And again, like most Steadfast Bibles, if it does start a new book, it doesn't always go to a new page. It'll start like in the middle there. And ooh, I went a little bit too far. There's your same title page for the New Testament, and here is the New Testament. This is a black letter edition, as you can see, which again is a preference of mine, so that checks my boxes. The font is very readable. For it to be 8.5 point font, I have no problem seeing this. I used to have a harder time reading smaller fonts, but I recently got my eyes re-examined, and I may have mentioned this already, and got some new contacts, and these contacts are wonderful. So I see these smaller fonts with no problem whatsoever now. So, all right, we'll get to the end here. And as you get to the end, there's Revelation 22. Can't get my fingers to work. There's the end. Now you have your monetary units, your table of weights and measures, a list of the books of the Bible in alphabetical order. The New Testament books are listed in italic. And then you have another page or two, or a page of cardstock, your final vinyl end sheet, your covering, your back covering in, and there you go. That's it. It is a very simple little Bible, but it's perfect for, you know, for carrying every day, because you don't have to have a concordance. You don't have to have maps. You don't have to have all that in a small edition like this. If you added those things to it, it would make it, you know, make it a bigger Bible. And with this one, it's, you know, 6.19 by 4.06, and it's an inch thick. So if you added the, you know, the concordance and maps, you know, you're probably going to bump this up to 1.25 to 1.5 inches. You know, so I personally wouldn't want that. I think this is just perfect. You know, as you can see, here's my hand. You know, my hand on it. It just, you know, it's great. I mean, you could take this thing anywhere. You could throw it in a purse if you're a lady, a bag if you're a man, or if you just want to carry it, you could. It's very small. I really like it. Here is how it compares to the PPR in size, if you have one of those. Of course, your PPR has a, you know, a yap and everything, but as you can see, it is much, much smaller. So to me, you know, this is a good carry. I did say it had a bit of a yap, and it does. You could train that, you know, without a problem whatsoever. So, but anyway, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, my link tree will be down below, where if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all the different places. The Wrath and Grace Universe app is there. A link to it. Like I said, that's just something I believe in. I think you guys should support them. You should go check them out. And also the links to the Truth and Love Network and the Laborers Conference is down below. Don't forget, at the end of April, April 24th through the 27th, the Laborers Conference will be going on. It is a free conference, and I will be there. I'll have a table set up, and I'll have Bibles with me that you can come and see. As always, I appreciate you guys and I appreciate your support. If you have any questions, like I say, just leave them down below. And until next time, grace and peace.